Right. As far as I know, that they say that whatever Jesus did as a human was part of Him playing His human role. He maintained His divinity, but obviously He had to do what a human being would do. So then they said that this is consistent. There's no problem with that because God can do anything. Right? And if God can do anything, then God can become a man. And God can walk upon earth. God can go to the bathroom. Who are you to tell God what to do and what not to do? This misunderstanding actually has been answered by guess who? By philosophers. Philosophers, when dealing with this issue, they say, okay, God can do anything. And a Christian will say, yes. They will say, can God create a rock that is too heavy for Him to carry? You're stuck. Listen to me. Can God create a rock that is too heavy for Him to carry? If you say no, they say, but you said that God can do all things. How can He not do that? If you say yes, then how is God going to create a rock that is too heavy for Him to carry? You know why? Because the right understanding is people don't understand who God is. God can only do things that are consistent with Him being God. You know what I'm saying? God will only do things, God can do all things, but whatever He does must be consistent with Him being God. If He does something that makes Him not a God, then the whole thing is gone. So obviously, what is the concept of God? Is the eternal, the ever-living. So you tell the Christian, did Jesus die? Yes. So how is He the ever-living? It's impossible for God to do something that goes against the very essence of God, which is Him being the ever-living. So once you say that Jesus was born, Jesus died, even in a human form, then you are contradicting the essence of God. Then you are misunderstanding what God is to begin with, then this is blasphemy. So you know, this is how this is dealt with. Otherwise you'll be going in circles all day, and you will never get out. If the people continue to attribute to God whatever they think is befitting, then this is how a cow has become a god. Although a cow, what does a cow do, man? Man, I don't know the sound, you know, eats grass, helps you with your field, you know. And now it's worshipped. I've seen it with my own eyes. One of the cows got a disease. And it was, you know, some of the Hindus, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide them, they were worshipping this cow. And the government, it reached them that this cow was suffering from a disease, so they said, we must kill this cow, man, because it's going to cause, you know, it's going to be contagious, it's going to spread. So on that day, all of the Hindus came together, they were worshipping this cow extensively, crying that they're about to take away their God. And the police, I seen this on the CNN, on the internet. The police came and, you know, they tried to fight the police, and the police moved and they grabbed the cow, took the cow outside, you know, and took it away. And it re-struck me in my mind. La ilaha illallah. Yes, if this was a cow, can a cow, if it's a god, don't you think it can at least prevent the disease? Yani, the cow that you ask him for harm and benefit gets a disease that it cannot get rid of? And when the police came, if it was a god, it should just blow them away, scare them away. How are they going to take it away? So how, then if they open the door that anything becomes a god. If you believe that a god is a cow that the police arrested and slaughtered 20 minutes later, then obviously you don't understand who God is. And the same thing can be said to a Christian. If you believe that God can suddenly become a human being, walk upon earth, go to the bathroom, go to the, you know, do the eat, drink, then get killed, get crucified, get humiliated, get hanged, you know, make him carry the cross on his back, drag him over there, slap him, spit on him, get buried for 3 days, then be resurrected and taken out again. If you believe this is God, then just like the Hindu and the God. Rather, we maintain in Islam that God is so divine, so ultimate, so majestic, so powerful, that all of these things cannot possibly be accommodated when you think of God. You cannot even accept any of them because they go against the very essence of God, which is Him being the eternal and the ever-living. So once you say that Jesus died, then you have contradicted the ultimate essence of God, then you no longer have a God. And usually this does the job. Inshallah.
his brother. Tomorrow be the same, yet his faith makes him stronger. He's come oh so far. The pain in his heart is eased by his love for Allah. Oh, I envy you, my brother. In adversity you pray. You know that heaven